Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, it has been a while. I'm MJ of All Trades for those of you who are just joining. For those of you coming back, welcome back. It has been a while. Um, it has been what, 3 weeks now, and I was putting out a video at least twice a week, once or twice a week. I was trying to, but I have been sick. I had to take a little hiatus because of how sick I was. Like, I literally was like bedridden. I was very sick. I had somewhat of the flu. I guess it was the flu, but it was those symptoms. I didn't have COVID, but I was sick, and was bedridden for days. So I've been sick for like 2 weeks, and even when I tried to come back and be regular, it just wasn't happening. So I'm still kind of overcoming my voice was completely, I was really sick, y'all. Like, I can't even explain. My voice was completely gone. Like, people would call me and be like, no offense, but you sound terrible. Are you okay? Like, yeah. So it was a lot. And then, based off that alone, being sick, I just took a little hiatus just so I could rest and get better from it, because it takes a lot on your body when you have like flu and stuff. Like, that stuff takes a lot on your body. And I have a small case of asthma. So I had breathing problems after a while. Every time I thought I could get back up and go work and do this and do that, I literally was like, I can't again today. I can't again today. I woke up in the middle of the night a few times, one time in particular, and I thought it was a lot going through my head because I literally just could not breathe. And I was like, what is happening to me? So, I love this little topic though. Anyway, yeah, I had to take a little hiatus, and, in the midst of that hiatus, I learned a lot, y'all. Even though it was only 3 weeks, but when you're in the bed and, is sick, as some of you probably have witnessed before, like, depression can come over you, anxiety because you can't do anything, you're kind of lonely, especially if you live alone. You have to take medicine, you have to get better, so you have to get up out of the bed to go, and even just the strength it takes to get up and take medicine and stuff. Like, it was a lot on my body and a lot on me. A lot happened that people don't know about outside of the sickness, and it happened quickly, because, yeah, that's my life. So a lot happened. So because of all that, I kept asking myself, when I make a new video, I kept saying, man, I gotta make a YouTube video. I gotta make a YouTube video. So I kept saying, when I make a new video, what am I going to talk about? Yeah, I have other videos lined up. I got music, I got fashion, I got modeling. I have tons of videos lined up, y'all. But I wanted to talk about something meaningful when I came back. A lot has been on my heart. Like I said, a lot has happened over the few weeks. Not just to me, but to people around me. And not even if I don't have to know you personally, just things that I'm starting to see in the world. I'm starting to see that I'm not the only one, that life is really happening to. I'm not the only one that sometimes feels like life can overtake you. Life is overtaking you. It's not just happening to me. And, I would do anything for a safe space to be able to talk about it. I want to talk about it in a safe space. Do we have safe spaces to talk about things is the question. So today I wanted to talk about suicide and a lot happening to people that we adore online, on social media, on TV, that we love. And, we're wondering why. In particular, first I want to say suicide, we have to stop. I don't know where this terminology came from. I'm not a medical professional, but the sound of calling suicide a mental illness really bothers me, because people are not sick when they kill themselves or when they try to kill themselves. People are tired. People are tired. People are not sick. Like, illness is a sickness. That's not what takes place in someone who's tired in life. in someone who more than likely, not all of them, but before someone kills themselves, and I'm speaking from someone who went through this. I didn't, of course I'm still here, thank the Lord, but someone who has those thoughts, someone who has had those thoughts, more than likely you reached out to someone. More than likely you told someone something, or you gave something off to someone around you or your loved one, like, hey, I'm kind of going through something. Maybe not all the time, but to me it is. And because I feel some kind of way, because I'm tired of life, I'm sick to you, like, I just don't think that we should keep that terminology of mental illness for suicide. That's just not okay. So recently we've had a lot of deaths with celebrities killing themselves, and influencers and people we look up to. And one person in particular that I'm sure all of you heard about, his name was Twitch, DJ Twitch. He was he was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He was on countless other things. So many celebrities knew him. He committed suicide recently by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Most of you know the story. He was at home and he took an Uber home, left his car, went to the hotel, and took his own life. And then his wife was, as soon as she started to realize, like, why did he leave home without his car? She got suspicious, so she went to the police, and they found out this is what happened. A lot of, from what I saw, I didn't know Twitch. A lot of people didn't know Twitch. A lot of celebrities, a lot of people online. I saw so many people hurt by this, and I felt the need to come on here and talk about it because it's time. It was so many people hurt by this man's death and could not understand why this man did this. It was so many people, so many celebrities. Like, I didn't know him personally, but he seemed like such a, stand-up guy. He was funny. He shot videos all the time, dancing with his beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful kids. Shot videos with them all the time. Just seemed like such a happy person, right? That's what it seemed like to us who didn't know him. And probably to people who did know him. Like, they're shocked. That's what most of the reactions are that I'm seeing online. And this is not the first time this has happened recently. Someone else, another celebrity, or someone everyone knew recently, so many people are committing suicide. A beauty queen, Miss USA, beautiful black woman, just committed suicide, jumped off a building. Last year, I think? Beautiful, like, gorgeous woman. Jumped off a building. People were just like, oh my goodness, she was so fine. Oh my gosh, she killed herself? What in the world? She was beautiful. She had everything going for her. Right after that, another beauty queen ran out of the window. Ran and jumped out the window and killed herself. Like, beauty queen, beautiful women, right? Fine. People can't understand. Let me ask y'all this. Why are you still surprised at suicides? We are still surprised at suicides. The first thing that I see online every time this happens is, oh my God, I'm so shocked. I'm so surprised. I just can't believe. Just 4 days ago, 3 days ago, they posted this. They posted this selfie of them smiling just the other day. Oh my God, I just talked to you. Blah, blah, blah. Twitch, a lot of people, because he had just posted like a dancing reel online and was smiling and, all this stuff on his Instagram page, right? So, the first thing people want to say is, oh my God, they seem so happy. How, y'all? This is my question to you. This is my question to you. And I really, I'm going to say things to you guys today to really make you guys take something back and start thinking more. Start thinking and really understanding the mind of someone who's really severely depressed and seems like they're alone, despite what their lifestyle is to you. So let me ask you this. How did they seem happy? How did they seem happy? That's the first thing I want to know. They seemed happy because of their pictures to you? They seemed happy because they took nice reels, because they was dancing in videos, because they was getting it. They took, bomb outfit pics, could dress, was beautiful, body was banging. Trust me, y'all, this is so sensitive to me because I have seen this and seen this and seen this, and I have experienced this, and I'm going to talk about what I know. So my question to you is, you're surprised that the person killed themselves. But let me ask you something about you. Because some of y'all are surprised when your friends or your family members kill themselves. When the last time you checked on them? You're surprised, but you don't check on your friends. You don't check on your family. You don't call them. You look at their social media page, don't you? That's what you did. That's what you did. And I love y'all, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of you are really bad friends. Some of you are bad friends, and some of you are bad family members. And I'm not saying we all haven't been. I may have been a bad friend. I do my best not to be. And to my knowledge, if I can say so, I think I'm a great friend. I think I'm an awesome friend, because I cannot and I do not base someone's happiness. This is probably going to be a long video. So I don't base someone's happiness off of them smiling in a selfie or them smiling on social media. Why would I do that? You guys stalk people on social media, and then when they die or kill themselves, you say, oh, they appear so fine. Like, you guys are mean people. Human beings can be mean. You know, you talk to people crazy. You gossip. You hurt people's feelings. You do this with your friends and your families. You don't listen when your friends or families come to you and tell you they're unhappy. You stop answering their calls. They're a burden, right? They get on your nerves. But you don't even try to understand them. They smiled in their pictures. But yet, you're shocked. And you crying when they die, when they kill themselves. Do y'all know what my reaction is when people kill themselves? And some people may not understand this. But my reaction when people kill themselves is they were tired. I don't blame them. And I know a lot of people may disagree with me on saying that. But if you were in my shoes and you understand me and even what I have just gone through and what has happened to me, even in my life over the years, like, you understand why you guys call people selfish when they kill themselves. But do you think about the courage it takes to take yourself out of here? Do you think about the courage? And I'm being honest with you guys, because I don't like pain. I recently pierced my own ears, you know, and I was like nervous. But piercing is something I did every day. I pierce people's ears, and here I am nervous about piercing my own ears. So, you know, I'm just all nervous and shaky. Finally, I'm like, girl, you do this every day. If you don't put it there, gonna trigger. And, you know, but because I am putting the pain on myself, that's hard. You know, that took a lot of courage. It takes people, stop calling people selfish because they killed themselves. It took a lot of courage for people to give up the way they did. And I'm saying this, I'm trying to get you guys to understand me. No, we don't want people to kill themselves. No, we don't. But you guys have no idea how tired they were, how much that person probably fought so hard before they did that to themselves. You guys should actually start trying to reach out to the ones you love. And I'm saying reach out. I'm not saying, oh, be nosy, don't tell their business, like, to the point where people don't even want to talk to you. Like, really, the people that you say you love, be a better friend, be a better family member, and really take heed. Some people have actually cried on social media, and you guys told them they were trying to ask for attention. Oh, I see it all the time. Attention seeking, because somebody put on there praying for me, or posted a picture of them crying, or posted the first thing you evil people, the first thing you guys say is, oh man, they're searching for attention. They want attention. They don't want attention. You ever thought that person was trying to cry out for help? You ever thought that person just wanted someone to reach out and say, hey, are you okay? Call me. You ever thought that person just wanted somebody? Do y'all know how many times in my life where I have sat up and I prayed for God to send someone to call me because I didn't know who to talk to? Do you know how many times? Someone to call me that I think loves me. Do you know how many times? Do y'all know how many times I just wanted somebody to reach out? I didn't know what to say to somebody. I didn't know how to come at somebody and say, hey, I'm really depressed. I'm really thinking about giving up for real. It takes a lot of courage for someone to say that. And I didn't feel like I had a safe space. I didn't feel like for some people I could tell them. Because were they going to laugh at me? Were they going to talk about me? I didn't feel like I had a way to talk to someone and tell them, you know? And I want you guys to understand, when friends or family members reach out to you, you don't have to be a licensed therapist to give a damn. Care. Actually care. And when you actually check on somebody, you know what I mean? And you really deep down give a damn, y'all, it's always something you can do. Always something you can do. It's so many ways. Google is there. What can I do? You know, my best friend is thinking about killing herself. How can I be an ear? How can I be a better friend? If someone calls you, tells you, hey, I feel like killing myself, that is not the time for you to be like, girl, okay, well, you know, and I'm not saying don't pray, y'all. I'm not saying don't pray. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying is we have to put forth action behind our prayer, just like you do in your real life, just like you do in your life every day, just like how faith comes, you walk by faith. All this stuff, all this, I'm going to pray for you. Please stop saying that to people if you're not doing it. And then when you pray for them, what are we doing later? What are we doing next? You checking up on them? You making sure they're okay? You sending them a care package? What are you doing? Like, are you FaceTiming them? Hey, let's have, you know, let's chill, let's talk, you know? You ain't got to be a licensed therapist to be a therapist, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, like, there's always something you can do. One time, my mom came to LA to visit me, and I lived in a studio apartment, like maybe 500 square feet, and I loved my studio too. And my mom used to come visit me all the time, and she was sitting right next to me as my witness to this entire story. I'm sitting at my dining room table, and I can't remember if I got a message from the girl or if I saw the girl's Facebook status. But there's a girl I went to high school with for 1 year, freshman year, okay? By this time, I was like in my 20s, living in LA. So in ninth grade, I was 14 years old, 14, 15, okay? I went to high school with this girl 1 year, and I stopped that girl from killing herself via inbox, Facebook inbox. To this day, like, I look back at that, and I'm so grateful, and I'm still kind of like in shock. You know what? I just thought of something. I'm probably going to go and try, because Facebook always keeps your inbox messages, which I love. I'm going to go try to find the messages between her and I. Yeah, because that girl was ready to give up, and via inbox that night, I stopped her from killing herself, and my mom was sitting there with me. I can't remember what I said to this girl. I can't remember what she was saying to me, but I will never forget that. And I started to realize a little bit as time went by after that, I think even before that, kind of what my purpose was, or part of my purpose was. You know, and I started to realize how much I help people, and even when I'm not really trying to, and, you know, I just think to myself, what would have happened had I not known tonight, had I not seen that girl was ready to give up. She told me, and the reason I know that I stopped her from killing herself, because we talked for a while, and she expressed to me, she was like, thank you so much, because of you, I don't want to kill myself anymore. Like, y'all don't even understand the things you could say, the way you could help people. I can't reiterate how much you guys have to stop watching people on social media and thinking they're fine. It has happened all my life, you guys, and it's happened my entire life since I've been on social media, especially since Facebook got popular. It's always been very, very stupid to me. When people would come up to me and be like, oh, girl, I see you on Facebook. Okay, aren't you supposed to? You're on Facebook and you watching, you probably searching. Like, okay, you should see me. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I be, you know, and even there was this bum guy I dated, Lord Jesus. And I would say things to him sometimes like, hey, you know, you don't even bother to check on me. Lord Jesus, y'all know I would never do this now. I've lived and I've learned. But, you know, I was like kind of crying out for help to this dude. This dude was like, well, I see you on Facebook, so I know you good. And I'm like, he don't even know. Y'all don't even know when y'all, oh man, I'm so passionate about this. Because it's happened to me. Like I said, it's happened to me my whole life. I think because I'm just going to assume some things. I was a model. You know, people saw the opportunities I had, really favored, had a lot going on for myself, how I was blessed. You know, people loved my body, thought I had bomb pictures, whatever. All those things, no one could ever in their mind think that maybe, just maybe, there's still some depression that could creep up sometimes. As blessed as I was, as favored as I was, as much as people would die for the opportunities that I've had, why do y'all think I still never suffered a little bit of unhappiness? Why do you think it's okay to come to me and come say, you are so pretty, you know, you ain't got no reason to be depressed? I had a woman at church once. I went down to the altar because someone mentioned, you know, prophecy. If you guys aren't familiar, prophecy is a gift from God when someone kind of knows, can tell something happened, almost like psychic powers, but used in the correct manner. Anyway, so someone was like, there's a person in here depressed, blah, blah, was thinking about killing themselves this night. So I stood up and went down to the altar. I'll never forget this old woman. She was the sweetest woman in the world, but I'll never forget her word. She was like, you are so fine. You are so beautiful. She came up to me like encouraging me, you know, just encouraging me. And I know her intentions were good, but when she said that to me, I was like, why does she think because I'm good looking to her or because I'm attractive to you? Or even if that's facts, like, why y'all think I don't be ready to haul over? You know, it's amazing to me how this society feels because you're good looking or because you're attractive, you don't go through stuff. That's crazy. That's a crazy way of thinking, y'all. Like, you guys have to understand that social media is a job. Social media is a job to thousands of people, probably millions by now. Like, I know some of y'all can't understand, but if you let me break this down to you, let me break it down. There are sponsorships that are given. You get recognized. You get, you know, people are getting discovered on social media. You get paid to post, or you get free product to post. That's what influencers do. Not even just influencers, just people in general. It's a huge career. People are millionaires, y'all, from social media. Why do you think that because they're being paid to post that they're not going to commit suicide? People are making a living from this, y'all. It's their job. Just like you get up every day and go to the job that you either like or you dislike. They have to get up and like, oh, let me take this selfie real quick. Hold on, y'all. I got to make this real. Let me smile real quick. People are being paid to smile, y'all. They seem fine. And they still committed suicide to you? They were paid to smile in their photos, y'all. They were paid to dance. They were paid to make a reel. They were paid to make a video about that product and smile. I want you guys to understand that people are really, really hurting on the inside. Yes, people look great. People feel great. People may seem like they feel great. Pics are beautiful. It seems like their life is perfect, but you have no idea what they may face or endure on a regular basis. You have no idea. What about the days between the times they post? Some of y'all don't think about that. Some of y'all are so in your mind and your head. I've heard people like, oh girl, yeah, she going through something. You know, she's a post every day. So let me ask you this. If a person used to post every day and they stop posting, or even if it looks like they're going through in a picture, they lost a lot of weight, whatever, you know, unintentionally, why y'all don't think something's wrong? And instead of laughing or gossiping about it, why don't you actually take into consideration, man, this person might be suicidal? Some of y'all don't take the time to actually think about stuff like that. And I've really started to learn recently in regards to all this, how ignorant a lot of people are when it comes to stupid social media stuff. Like, pictures or selfies are not going to stop someone from killing themselves, y'all. Pictures, beautiful pictures, being beautiful, being attractive, that is not stopping people from killing themselves. Like I mentioned earlier, that beautiful Miss USA that jumped off a damn building, y'all. And the other one jumped out the window. We, as a society at home, you know, or people who didn't know them may never know what they were going through and what made them do that. But I'm telling you now, somewhere deep down, despite what they were going through, they were tired. You have to really check up on people. You have to not just check to be nosy. Say, hey, I'm just checking on you. How you doing? Oh, I'm good. Like, y'all really got to dig deep sometimes, especially if you see the person online is crying out for help. There's so many Facebook statuses. So many people post online and are crying out for help. And you know what's sad about it? They have to do it subtly. You know why? Because there's no longer a safe space for people to do it online. Because people make fun of you. Your enemies are watching you. Your enemies are watching you, wanting you to fail. So you're afraid. You're afraid to say how you feel. Especially people in the industry, us creators, you know what I mean? Somebody, you jealous, weird bastards. You, like, y'all ready to see the person that you don't like fail so much to the point where that person is afraid to just be real and just be human and just be vulnerable and say how they really feel. Everyone wants to look happy because we don't want our enemies to think they won. Everybody wants to look happy because we don't want, you know, people, oh, I can't, you know, I want people to know I'm unhappy. I don't want, and it's a sad, and I'm talking about myself too. This is something we all got to work on. This is sad, y'all. Why can't we really express that we're human? Give people a room to be themselves. Stop telling people they're vain because they know they're beautiful. Because if they didn't know they're beautiful and they were suicidal, the first thing you would say is, oh my God, they were so beautiful. Didn't they know it? Give people room to be themselves. Let them be. Give people room to. It's funny to me that when you see when people see like pretty girls taking pictures, or you know, all of a sudden she's vain or she's arrogant or all this stuff, or like, but like, can I do something to make me happy? Let me do something to make me happy. Let me, like, that makes me happy. If me putting on makeup and taking a selfie and taking an outfit pic makes me happy, if that makes that woman happy, why are you hating? You need to find some love in yourself. That's what you need to do. Instead of hating on a woman, now she, you know, oh, it's like society wants people to be down. You know, it's like y'all don't give people room enough to be themselves. You can't, it's like lose-lose situation. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. In the same way, you got to give people room to love themselves. You got to give people room to be vulnerable. Give people a room to be human. Give them a chance to be human. Just as comfortable as people are talking about, you know, they shit or they're the it girl, they should feel just as comfortable about talking about their bad season. I'm in a bad season, y'all. I'm in a bad season. I'm not feeling the best. Things are not working out. I hate where I am. I'm not doing anything I love. We should be able to really express that to people. And as much as we talk about all this positive stuff online, our captions, we got all the Beyonce captions, baby. Okay? I'm that bitch. I'm this, I'm that. But we can't talk about our depression. Too many of y'all are making fun of people in their bad season or think it's something to gossip about or talk about. Why are y'all happy people are depressed? That's the damn mental illness. That's the sickness. That's the mental illness, not the depression. The mental illness is y'all asses thinking it's funny every time somebody's having a hard time. Because if it wasn't the case, people would post more about them having a hard time. And someone would probably save their lives, just like I saved that girl's life. Too many of y'all miserable, jealous, hateful on the inside when you want to see the girl that you envy so much down. You tired of seeing her win, so you happy that she's depressed. You tired of seeing her smile in her IG pics. She seems so happy, but that's what she get. I've had that happen to me, y'all. I had that happen to me, and I'll talk about that in another video. But like the moment, you know, someone hurt my feelings and like a group of people knew about it, the first, ooh, Lord help, because words about to come out. The first damn thing people, you know, told one of my friends was, well, that's what she get. Why is that what I get? Because I mind my business and I stay winning, so that's what I get? We forgot what it's like to be real. We forgot what it's like to be human. We forgot what it's like to be real human beings, y'all. And look, I'm going to conclude this video, and I really hope this resonates with somebody. But you have to learn to really, really, really check on people and really stop ignoring people when they cry out for help, y'all. This is so sensitive to me. I want us all to love on one another, help one another more than what we've been doing. Stop being surprised when people kill themselves and you don't even reach out to your own people. I love y'all. Until next time, thanks for stopping by. See you later.